All right, hi everybody. Today we are focusing our presentation on upper elementary, so think grades 3 through 6-ish. And we all know how important it is to build that faith formation and the basic knowledge of faith at that age. So one of those being trusting in God. The verse that we're kind of using to guide our activity is Proverbs 3, verses 5 through 6. It says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not rely on your own insight. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths." So that verse states how we are supposed to put our faith in God, and how we need to lean on him sometimes. And when things aren't going as planned, or we don't know what's happening, that it's important to lean on God through that. As we do this, we are going to talk to you like you are upper elementary kids. It's not because we don't think you're intelligent. It's just because we're getting into character. So, yes.
All right, so we're going to first just, we're going to start by asking y'all to number off. So, Sarah, do you want to go around and?
Yeah.
Cool.
1,
2,
3, 4.
No, it's 1 again.
1.
Wonderful. All right, so we need you first. You have 30 seconds to go run outside or in here and find a container, like a small trash bag, a trash can. So pick one person in your group, one person to go find that. Ready, set, go. All right, now somebody who hasn't gotten the bin or the blindfold, come from your group to get a container of balls. All right, so you have your materials. Now you need to take your roles. So one person in your group is going to be the catcher, one person's going to be the thrower, and 2 people, or 3 if you're a group of 5, are going to be the callers. So discuss amongst yourselves. You have 15 seconds. All right, now here's the catch. If you are the thrower, you're going to be blindfolded. So if the person who agreed to be the thrower is uncomfortable with that, please switch positions around. So check with your teammates. Make sure everybody's comfortable. And then you can go ahead and blindfold.
Stand in one of these squares. Have your blindfold person stand in one of these squares.
Awesome.
No need to overlap. Yep, I need it in this line. This line.
All right, hand the thrower the bin of balls.
This is the bin right here.
Right now, all the balls will remain in the bin, okay? Then your catcher will be back here, about where I am, for the ones who are catchers. And you cannot move out of your square. You need to be centered in the square as best as you can. I know some people are going to have different feet sizes, best as you can. Okay, have your way.
And
All right.
make sure you're in front of your partner.
Yes, be in front of your partner. Great tip. Not somebody else's partner.
No, I think you need to turn to your left just slightly, your ankles.
Yeah. All right. Now here's where it all gets a little tricky. You'll be throwing, the blindfolded throwers will be throwing the balls into the bucket without being able to see. The callers can give directions. The person that's catching cannot. You have to stay quiet, catchers. No talking. So the callers can give directions, but you can only give one direction at a time. You have to take turns. So if you both speak, you have to start over. Okay? So take turns giving directions. And we're going to give you
2 minutes.
2 minutes to see. If you miss, the callers can pick up the balls and bring them back to the thrower.
Perfect.
Good job, great job.
A little more to your right.
That was right back, underhand. You're doing well, man. I'm going to add some back. Thank you, Damaris.
All right, here's the added challenge. Catchers, you have to close your eyes. Oh. All right, catchers, close your eyes. All right, ready, set, go.
Yeah, it's got it in the same.
Is he further back still?
Yeah, it's your
Yeah,
Too much of a correction.
She moved it. Do what you're doing.
That one went in.
10 seconds.
Good job, Tamara. Perfect.
She's a machine. Yes.
Yes,
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done.
Yeah.
All right, count your balls and see how many you have.
Hey, guys. Thank you. Take these away. Alright, so when we're in group time, we're going to be respectful of other people. We're not going to talk over anyone, and we're going to raise our hands to answer questions. Got it? Thumbs up. Good. During this activity, we had to depend on each other, right, in order to help get the balls into the basket. Are there times in your life that you feel like you have to depend on others? Raise your hand if you feel like there are times. Great. What are some examples? I need 3. Yes.
I can't tie my own shoes.
Can't tie your own shoes. Yes, that's a very good one. What else?
My
Yeah.
mom has to drive me to baseball practice.
Yeah, exactly. What else? Sam, last one.
I smell really bad.
Yeah. So maybe you need help with deodorant or maybe a shower for sure, for sure. Are there times where you feel like things are happening to you that you can't control? Yes. What does that feel like?
Bad.
Oh, feels bad. Ugh. What do you do? Cry.
Try to take control.
Try to take control. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, Dad.
Call dad, yeah, exactly. Like you guys mentioned, there are times where we feel like we don't have control over things in our lives. And we see this a lot in the Bible throughout different Bible stories. But the Bible tells us in Proverbs that we can trust in the Lord with all our hearts and do not rely on your own insight. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your paths. And that's found in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 6. And it's a great verse to lean on when you don't feel like you have control over anything.